All right, finally, a decent day, decent temperature. Today is Monday, the 20th of December, 2021, headed to Christmas, and I think it's going to be a chilly one, maybe snow, but we probably will definitely have rain probably by Friday. Uh, okay, this Silvertone 6421. I believe I left off with the chassis mostly bare, with the dial assembly and housing and lamp back together. Uh, to date, last week we ran into maybe a few, definitely a couple super chilly days. Man, I didn't even want to come outside. It was breezy that day. I mean, both days. About 2.5 days. It got down to about 28, 27 degrees. And we had wind because the jet streams were stretched clear down into mid-Arizona. And I thought it was going to tear apart my darn canopy out there, but it stripped the leaves from most of the trees around here, and did a little damage to my skirting around the canopy, the clear vinyl drapes that I have on it to break the wind, and but not much. We recovered. But those days I did not want to come out. So me and Doggy stayed inside where it was nice and toasty warm, and I had heat for the shed, but it would have taken an hour to warm up with the super little tank that I have. But I said, heck with it. Besides, I had an issue with this chassis. Uh, all I was getting was bad oscillations, like motorboating on the AM band, and absolutely nothing on the shortwave band. I mean, it was not coming around to my way of thinking, and so I did a tracing. Well, not a tracing, but I did um, a double check on the wiring and everything, because I didn't do anything with most of the wiring. Um, I did change this wire and this wire and this wire to the AF tube, um, because it was iffy. I didn't know whether or not I could trust it or not, because the lead out of the chassis was so stiff that you almost couldn't bend it to get it in this configuration for the tube. So I took it out, stripped it down, and put a new coil spring shielding on it, as well as a shielded conductor I got it. I got the shielded conductor for a record player that I was refurbishing quite a number of years ago, and I had quite a bit left, and so I put it inside the spring, inside of this, inside of that, and got a sheathing for it, and just replaced it. I had a few components miswired in the thing. After I did the double check on the schematic to the radio, I realized, and after looking at some of the old pictures I had of the other 6421s, luckily I had pictures, I noticed that there were caps in the wrong spot. So I did a double take on that, got them moved over, and she came around. So that was just done this last weekend, the 18th and the 19th. So, but we had a good day over the week, a couple of good days over the weekend. I managed to get this thing back in order and get it properly put back together. I got all G tubes in place. The shielding for the tubes. I went to a metal tube on this one. And so let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least three, not three, new tubes in, well, used old stock. Got them back in. Got the speaker mounted up and finished up. It got done. What else did we do? Got the knobs buffed out, cleaned up, buffed out, and coated, as well as the push buttons. And so we're going to get ready to check this thing out under a test, and see how she's doing in her current state. I still have to dress the antenna. It is kind of a little shabby. I mean, it's fully functional. It just looks like crap. And then I got to get new wires on it, and I got to get the pane stock clip set back and get all the new pins put in it, so I can plug it into the back of the set. We got the stickers on the chassis back on, and we did an alignment on it, both bands. It does have a slight tracking problem on the AM band, but it's not bad. It's tolerable. So give me a minute, get set up, and we'll do a test. Okay, here we go. We're all set up. I got all the power things down. Got my halogens up on battery power. Everything else is shut down. Pulling 400 milliamps. And on the AM band. And we're going to do this a quickie down and dirty. I don't know if you can hear that. That is KFYI out of Phoenix, Arizona.
I mean, where would I get all those shells? eBay Motors. Let's ride. Triunfo desde que superó 97-89 a Indiana el 17 de noviembre.
By the way, it is on a long wire assist from a long wire antenna.
Sun Valley Tire supports all veterans, first responders, schools, and local charities.
That's our local station. Okay, let's kick it over to the other band. And we'll see what we get.
Fédération camerounaise de football, le Sud-Africain a envoyé un message clair à 20 jours. L'engagement à faire de la CAN un succès au Cameroun.
Boy, just a slight touch.
Nous travaillerons ensemble avec le peuple.
It's not something one your age. But for what Amnon did, the law of Israel said he should be put to death.
Et la croissance du finir.
Sounds like ham.
طول الوقت مش مبسوطة طول الوقت.
Line items from your return, which is usually all you need. You can order it.
WWE.
19 hours, 47 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Everything down this part of the dial is going to be pretty dead. Until this evening.
I've done this before. In that.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, finally got this doggone thing back in order. The cabinet is ready and waiting, has been waiting for this thing. I got to put the fresh new stickers in the cabinet. And then get this slid back, shoehorned back in and then checked out. And then we'll be doing a final video on it. So, stand by. There'll be more.